welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing all my DS's, 3DS's, 2DS's, DS Lites, and accessories that I have. I've done a makeover for this DS right here. I've been wanting to just like kind of show what my collection is like since the DS is my favorite console and I have accumulated quite a lot of stuff over the years since I had my first DS. So if you like gaming and other cute stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. I'm going to start off with the consoles and then I'm going to move on to the games first. So let's take a look at all of these. Going in order of the way when they were announced, this is my first DS. This is not the exact one that I got when I was a kid, but this is the one that I had as my first console. I got this one and a few others in my November haul last year, so if you've been watching for a while, you've probably seen that. There is a racing game in here. It's a little bit discolored and dirty. This is one of my favorite ones. The buttons just feel really nice. So there's the pink one. Next up, I spent a lot of time on this one. I don't like that it's blue, so I had a sticker on it for the longest time. That's why it's kind of dirty on the side. This DS had flip note on it. I don't know if you guys had it or remembered it, but you could do like animations and I would spend hours just doing that. I spent a lot of time on this DS, and there's probably some cringy old photos of me on the SD card, so let's not take a look at that. Next up is the 3DS. I have got this also in my haul. I remember when this came out, my brother got the blue version. I was so jealous. Actually, this is one of my least favorites, I have to say. I think the design is just really... I mean, I like the pink, but I just don't know why they went for the black on the top. Also, the screen is too small for my comfort. That's why I upgraded, but this is the one I homebrewed, but I haven't really used since I moved on to the other pink one. Next up, we have kind of a special one. Is a 2DS, but this is the new Style Boutique 2 edition. I really like this one. It's more of a collector's thing. I don't really like using the 2DS as a playable console because it just feels kind of clunky. I like that you can fold it up. That's the whole point of the DS to me. The screen is bigger, I think, than that one, so at least that's nice. Moving on to the 3DS XLs. This is the one I used as much as I did as a kid. It's the blue version. I got it for my birthday secondhand, so I couldn't really choose the color, but we got it for a pretty big deal because it was still popular back then. So I just got a metal case of AliExpress and put some stickers on it, and there are some Kuma pictures here. I don't like that the inside's black, but that's whatever. This is the DS I have dumped the most hours on for sure. I also like that the screen is really big, but it's still foldable and portable. And we have in here Style Boutique 3, of course. And then lastly, my latest edition, and definitely my new #1 favorite. It's the pink version of the last DS, and I've been using this non-stop every night when I hang out with my rats. We just watch TV and I play on my DS and we cuddle, and I've just been playing a lot on it, and it just really rekindled my love for Nintendo and playing. I'm really happy about this. This is my best edition so far. Before moving on, I found out that you have these phone stands, right, that people use for the iPads and stuff. This looks so good when you put your DS on it as like a display piece, and especially since the stickers are matching, it looks so good. And my lovely friend still had some of these Real Akuma Usa Usa Baby phone stands, so I want to use them to display, I think, these three, since those are like the pretty pink ones. So let's open these up and see how it will look. Okay, so they're way less slanted, but hear me out. Look. You can't even see that it's Real Akuma. It's the idea that counts, but I'm so happy. Okay, this looks great. I'm gonna put these on display as well, so I'll just move them over for now. So let's take a look at my big pile. I have so many games. It is ridiculous at this point. I also have a lot of DS games that don't have a case, so I'll be going through the case ones first and then we'll see what I missed. Starting off with the regular DS cases that I still have. I think my dad made me throw out a lot of them, so I don't have that many anymore. First off is Drawn to Life. This is a character game where you can draw your own character and sword and enemies. It's an adventure type game. You have to kill enemies, finish levels. It's really fun. I think as a kid it was too hard because I didn't speak English and I didn't know what to do, so I think I got stuck. Definitely a fun game. Next up is Professor Layton. This is one of my favorites. Not this one in particular, but the whole franchise, so you'll see probably a few coming by because I really like Professor Layton. These games are always fun. And then we have Pix Cross. Some of them will still have the tag on, but Pix Cross I shown on my other video I really like to play, and this one was only €3, so the game's kind of boring. It doesn't have any pretty effects like the other one does, but it was a good deal, so I will show more DS games in a minute. And then this happy home designer has so many good memories. I remember when this came out, I was in the UK with my ex and I was waiting in front of the store to open to buy this. The value has gone down significantly since then. The box is just so cute, so I just kept it all those years. Yeah, inside we have the game and my amiibo cards, but I'll save those for maybe a Nintendo Switch video. I might pace fastly through some because I have so many. Here is Style Boutique 2, game that's installed on the special edition DS. Any of these are my favorite, but I think number 3 is the best one. Style Boutique, recommend very much. Happy Home Designer, a second copy because of course. Oh, I forgot I had another pile of games here. So we have a third copy of Happy Home Designer. Oh my god. I sometimes buy stuff in bulk, so I get doubles. Story of Season, I bought this for the packaging. It was really expensive. It was 40 euros, I think, secondhand. And the art is really cute on the box, but the game is just so boring. I don't think farming games are for me. Teddy Together is such a cute game that dropped so much in price after it came out. It was ridiculous. So basically you get to pet and feed and the little bear, and it's really cute, and he's gonna ask you questions about you and then he's gonna refer back to it. So of course I made him learn all these swear words. Very cute and very cheap. I think they go for 8 euros instead of the full 50 euros that they were. So if you haven't played this is kind of cute to pick up. Then Project Mirai, a Miku game that I showed in my other video. This one is with the cards. I got this for a really good deal for I think 30 euros because these are really hard to find, at least in my area. You scan these and then they come up in 3D. It's really cool. And the other side too, so you can listen to the songs IRL. I like it when they add extra stuff. They don't do that as much anymore. And then we have Harvest Moon, which was another game where I thought, maybe I like it because I like the packaging. Wrong. But this one I got thrifted, so it only cost me a couple of bucks. I remember at the thrift store they had a few 3DS games that were only like £2 back in the UK, so I just bought everything that I saw. I think must have been another Happy Home Design copy, honestly. Then we have Style Boutique 3, which I mentioned, one of my favorites. Just a really good fashion game. When is the Switch release? Am I right? Then we have Super Smash. Everyone knows it, don't have to explain. Great game. I think my favorite Smash one, or the original for the Wii. Maybe it's just because I played it as much, but I would say that's my favorite. Pokemon Moon, I think the only actual Pokemon game that I liked, finished, and enjoyed, because the new ones just feel like a chore to me, so I kind of ditch Pokemon nowadays. But this one was fun, it had cool visuals, and the outfits were cute. New Leaf also doesn't need an introduction. Great game. Plenty of hours into this. Dutch copy too. Yeah, there's a mixture of French, Dutch, English, and whatever languages, so don't mind that. European DS game collector, right? Nintendo's Dogs and Cats. I like this a lot, but I just don't like using the microphone. Also, I prefer the original, and I like the graphics in this one, but I just don't like the way the park walking is. You can just go in a straight line. In the original one, you can just choose where you want it to go. Not my favorite actually, but really cute. Art Academy, 2 copies, a Dutch and an English one. This game's okay. I prefer the Pokemon version, and I have an iPad now, so this is not really something for me anymore. Another Professor Layton. This one is, I think, up there as my favorite. I think Miracle Mask is my favorite, if I must say, but this one is also a big recommendation. All of the Laytons, if you like puzzles, you're gonna like all of them. And last in this pile is Kid Icarus Uprising. I played him in Smash. He was my main, that's why I bought the game, but I don't like boss battles, and this game is basically a whole boss battle. When I find out, I just played through on easy mode because I don't like when it's too difficult, so wasn't for me. But if you like boss battles, you'll love this game. Last pile, at least for the boxing, we have Scribblenauts Unlimited. I like the Scribblenauts for the DS better because I feel like this one isn't as unlimited as you thought it would be. The Scribblenauts games are a lot of fun if you like being creative. Maybe you've heard of it before, but you can just write down anything and it will appear. It's really cool. And we have 2 copies of Fantasy Life. This game is really great. It's open world. There's so much to do in this game. It's almost ridiculous. You have all these classes you can be. I think these are all the classes. So if you choose one, you can spend like 10 hours playing that, and if you switch to another one, you can spend another 10 hours doing completely different things. Also, the outfits in there are pretty cute, and you have some downloadable stuff, English and a Dutch version. Then we have Yokai Watch. I'm so sorry I wasted 28 euros on this. This game is so cheap nowadays. Yokai Watch is terrible. It's like Pokemon, but instead of cute Pokemon, those are like fat pigs stuck in a sauna with underwear on their heads, and you have like a mosquito, or no, it's not a mosquito, it's a casita, whatever. And you have these characters like no wall, which is literally a wall. Like, not cute. And I got Heartstock I think 3 times, and then I gave up because it's not worth my time. So skip on that one. Then we have the original style boutique, of course a great one. Big Scrolls 3D is more fun than that one I showed you because this one has 3D elements, so it's a little bit more difficult and it looks way better. It looks more Nintendo-y, you know, the cute style, and you have Kirby and some furs and some froggies, and I like this one. This one over the other one if you want to get a Big Scrolls one. Here we have Majora's Masks, which I didn't play, so I think I accidentally took this from my brother, which I'm gonna have to give back. I'm not big on the Zelda games myself. I didn't really play any. I watched him play a lot of games on the Wii, but never really caught on to me. And of course, we have another copy of Super Smash. This is Disney Art Academy, which to me is more fun. As someone who draws a lot, this feels too much like tracing, so it's not as fun. If you don't draw as much and you do like Disney, this is a great game to just get started and try some doodling and get your confidence up because they really have a good step-by-step tutorial. Then we have WarioWare Untouched. Oh, this is a normal DS game. I think this is my boyfriend's, so I borrowed him for a bit. I like these kind of games, but I prefer the Switch version, I think. So here we have Mario Party Island Tour, which was okay. I prefer the one on the original DS. And then we have Miracle Match, which I said was my favorite. I think I cried at the end of the story. Layton always knows how to have the best story building. This is one of the better ones, I would say, so definitely check this one out if you're interested in them. This is my case where I store them in because I do take them on the go a lot. So let's see. Yes, these are my most played games that aren't just mentioned that came from the box. And then I also have this monstrosity, is a bag where I keep my regular DS games which don't have a box. Final Fantasy is my brother's, so I haven't played this one. Alright, so we have a few Sims games. So I got My Sims, Sims 3, and Sims 3 for the regular DS. I didn't like the My Sims as much, but I played My Sims on the Wii, which was great. And then these were okay. Of course, you're better off playing on PC, but it's an experience. As someone who had like really big Sims face, I haven't as much lately. These are pretty good. Then I have Funfair Party Games. I don't think I've ever played or seen that before, so I don't know, I can't say that. Tony Hawk's Skateland is so fun. I played this so much back on my original DS. This game is definitely, if you find it, it's definitely worth a try because you can just go skate around and you get points for just grinding on things, and it's very satisfying. We have The Lost Future, another Sims 2 Pets. This one I played to death when I was a kid. It was really fun just doing cooking and helping people, and I played it again the other day and the music is so nostalgic. Big Brain, also one with a great soundtrack. Played it a lot. Art Academy again. This is the original Scribblenauts, which is my favorite. I finished it twice, I think. Furious Village, another Professor Layton. Mario Kart, a classic. Art Academy for the original DS, which is not much different, I think. Only that the 3D is there. Fishdom is a stupid bubble game, you know, the cheap ones that everyone has, but I really liked it back in the day. Maybe it's because I didn't have any games, but I played this quite a lot. My favorite Nintendox is the one with the Labradors. Again, I like this better than the 3DS version because there's more to do in my opinion. Then FIFA 10 came with my DS because I said it was thrifted. Never played this, don't care for FIFA. And then Yokai Watch Wars and Drawn to Life that we just talked about. I want to be doing a Switch tour also pretty soon, so if you want to see that, stay tuned. I don't know if it's as much for the Switch as I have for the DS because I'm just such a DS hoarder. It's still something worth showing off, so if you'd like to see that, please subscribe to see it in your inbox coming very soon. With that being said, everyone, thank you so much for watching and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!